ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can make.
I done woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really gonna throne, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the wire, better put Marlo on it. And let's soon Chico Malo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth for the sky crack, and the Lord get back. Or somebody wants to get back, and they click clack, leave it bent back, thinking I just intact. Never left, but I've been back, cross on my bit neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in a club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the mail may stop, but they ask for the truth, yeah, I'ma do it. They like how you do that now. Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
It's for all my folks who got legal jobs. You beat the odds, you feel me?
We ain't supposed to be here, never thought we'd see it. Now we living proof, tell the world to believe it. Congratulations, thank God we made it. They told us we was nothing, now I know they hate it. Round up applause, round up applause. Congratulations, we beat the odds. Round up applause, round up applause. Congratulations, we beat the odds.
I ain't supposed to be nothing but a dope dealer, but I hope killer. Supposed to brag on the guns and the coke kilos, dropping mollies in a coke zero. Ashamed of my education, that I'm finally off probation, that I quit smoking, got a wife and kids, and I'm a real father, no faking. See, I'm a black man who beat them odds. Supposed to be locked up with no job. Never should've went to college or learned who God is. You added up, it's all odds. See, I never knew my pop. I've been abused, ran from the cops. I went to school, high on them crops. Wasn't a thug, never been shot. Running from God, man, turning my back. Never would've made it, Marvin Sapp, but he opened up my eyes and I can't look back. Why they look surprised, I just tipped my cap. Yeah, he did it, he did it. He changed me and I'm with it. He made me what I'm supposed to be. You get close to me, you might get it.
We ain't supposed to be here, never thought we'd see it. Now we living proof, tell the world.
I'm supposed to be dead or in jail right now.
Congratulations,
But instead I'm sharing my gift with the world.
they told us we was nothing, now I know they
Turn
hate
up.
it. Round up applause, round up applause. Congratulations, we beat the odds. Oh yeah.
Get on. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah, jumped out the whip on him, You know how I get, homie, I'm too sharp for these dope brothers, too smooth for the rough cutters, oh, trying to be me, my whole life, but I get caught up with that whole lot. Yeah, you know how they think it go, but I'm about to get it on.
Damn, yo, that shit happens all the fucking time, bro. Every time. It happens all the time, bro. I knew it. I knew something was gonna happen. Yo, you know how many times I start a live and there's no sound. And I'm like, and y'all gotta tell me, bro. I appreciate y'all, bro. I probably look like an idiot, bro. Anyway, yo, listen, Black Coast, it's your boy Shadow Ghost. Keep your hands up, keep your chin tucked. I appreciate y'all for being here. Let me explain to you what I was saying real quick. I said, I hope you're having a blessed day. Cause me, I'm having a crazy day. Just to give you a little bit of what happened to me. Look, I don't mind telling y'all about my life. It's not like I'm giving you my damn social security number or my address. You know what I mean? I live in Maryland and I live in a development, right? In this development, we have a pool and we have a gym. It's part of the perks of paying rent here. You know what I mean? It's okay. You know what I mean? I definitely don't share the pool with my neighbors because I see them and I'm like, I ain't sharing the pool with y'all. But the gym. So let me fast forward, just a long story short. Today, I'm like, yo, let me go to the gym. I'll go to the gym. You know what I mean? Hit the gym. And you need an electronic fob to get into the gym. You can't just, it's not a key. You need a fob. So I go there and there's these two females in there. One is on a treadmill, the other one's on a machine. So I'm like, I go in there and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to tell no females to get off. So I sit down, I go on the machine, but they could tell like I'm kind of waiting. So one of them is like, you waiting for something? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go on the treadmill, but you good though. You good. Her friend is like, yeah, we gonna be here for a while. I said, okay, well, how long? 45 minutes. All right. I go home. I come back. They're leaving. I go to hit my fob, and some dude, I know he doesn't live here. He doesn't have a fob, and I know him because I've seen him around here. He's homeless. The dude jumped in front of me, went into the gym, and jumped on the treadmill, my guy. I shit you not. And I'm looking at this dude like, bro, are you out of your mind, bro? Are you crazy, bro? You all this energy you done snuck in here to jump on it. You could sneak your ass to an application. People are crazy, bro. They're fucking crazy, bro. Did they have BBLs? Yeah, I didn't ask him, Pounds. You know, I mean I couldn't see it, but I mean I don't think so, man. They were a little bit younger than me. You know, there's a lot of crazy. There's like this. It's crazy around here, bro. Like I lived in New York and Jersey my whole life, and when I came here, it was something I really had to get used to, bro. If you lived in a city your whole life and you come to where I live right now, it's something you really got to get used to, bro. I can't explain it. People are weird. I think I'm weird. Okay. But people look at me like I'm weird because I'm from like where I'm from, bro. I tell you what's on my mind and I'm straight up. You know, you start coming down to where I live now and shit is just different, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like in New York and New Jersey, fast food place, you get your food like that. You come down here, you waiting for like 10 minutes, bro. It's just, that's not fast food. I might as well just sit down at the diner. It's just, people are weird around here. I think I'm weird, but you come around here, bro. It's just, I see some weird stuff going on around here, bro. I got a UFO on camera. I got a UFO I caught on camera outside near the hotel, bro. It's a UFO. I got it on my phone, bro. The shit is silent. It's not a drone. That shit is going all kind. And this was 3:00 in the morning, bro. And I was high. I just took an edible. I was fucking. I thought I didn't know what was going on. I thought I was seeing this shit, but I recorded it, yo. I got it. It's just crazy, bro, around here, bro. Yeah. Anyway, yo, check this out, right? So I get back today, and I start to look for the normal boxing news or whatever, right? Run across this. So Ryan Garcia, right? He has a list of potential opponents for 2024. Okay, he has a list of opponents. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because look who the list is: Tank rematch, Haney, Teofimo Lopez. Right now, I never ever say I don't want to see a fight. So that's not what I'm saying. So don't get my words twisted. What I am saying is, after Ryan's performance, bro, I don't think he should fight any one of them, bro. Like, I really don't. Like, I'd rather see Tio and Tank or even Devin, bro. And y'all know I'm not the biggest Devin fan, but I'm just saying, the way Ryan lost the Tank, right? He's fighting this guy. What's his name? Duarte, or I don't know who it is. I'll be honest with you. I've never really seen the dude he's fighting. I don't know who he is. Maybe if I saw him, it was probably on an undercard. But here goes Ryan once again doing the same shit he did with Tank. Okay? Remember when he had a fight lined up and he was already talking about the fights he wants? He didn't even hop in the ring with the dude he's about to fight. He's already telling you, yeah, I want to fight this guy. I want to fight this guy, this and that. I don't know, bro. I just think that I don't know what's cap anymore. I don't know what's cap anymore in boxing, bro. Like I've too many times I've seen something and then everything changes, bro. You cannot hold people to their words, bro. You can't. He pretty good. Oh, okay. The dude he's fighting is pretty good. Okay, well good. Because I like to see how he bounces back. Because to be honest with you, everybody changes their mind, bro. Everybody changes their mind. If I lived my life on things that I said, I mean, can you imagine? Look, females get PMS every month, right? Like their feelings is like that, and that's just a female. Like men, we do the same shit. Like we say shit, we might not even mean it. We say it, we might not even mean it. So all these dudes that be on social media, they say shit that comes back later on, and you know what I mean? Like how many, like people really think it's a call out when you go on Twitter and you go, yeah, what's up? I'm calling you out. Yeah, bro, that's not really a call out, really, to be honest with you, because you know that it's not that simple. You got to call your promoter or whoever the hell, and they got to link up and they got to make a contract. It's not as, I don't think that's a call out. That's just talking shit, bro. It's no different than a troll that says something. So I don't know. All I know is this. Ryan's outing against Tank wasn't really that good. Now, I say this because out of the so-called four, I never called them four kings, but remember when they were saying they were four kings? Out of all four of them, I feel like Ryan has, how should I say this without, I think out of all of them, he has progressed the least. Now, for Tank, we all know Tank is stagnant. I'm going to say Tank is stagnant because no matter who he fights, I have not yet to see Tank in a fight where I'm like, damn, he might actually lose that. Damn, that's a pretty, not yet. I've never, and it's always because, and it's not because Tank ain't good. We know Tank is a bad man. It's just always the circumstances, bro. Like with Ryan, with the whole weight clause and the stipulations and shit. And then the fight before that, Garcia was a champion. Yeah, but at 130. He fought Leo Santa Cruz. Yeah, but he was like really, really light. So it's like every time he fights, it's sort of like, I can't say Tank has progressed or not. You know what I mean? But we can obviously see that he should be fighting T.O. He should be fighting Tank. He fought Ryan. Right? Ryan says, I'm not making no excuses or whatever, right? And then he loses. And then the first thing he does is make excuses. You're talking about I knew that shit was going to happen. I knew if he lost, he was going to bring up that whole, you the one that signed it, bro. It's the same shit with my guy, Tio. I fuck with Tio, bro. When Tio lost to Cambosis, it was his fault, bro. It was he chose to fight. Now, I do understand his side. If you remember that time, Triller had pushed that fight back 4 or 5 times, like 4 or 5 times. And he was, he said the day of the weigh-in or whatever, he wasn't feeling well, whatever. Still, bro, if you're not 100%, I'm not getting in there. That's just how I look at it. So, people need to take accountability for the stuff that they do, man. Well, we were just talking about them yesterday, man. And, which situation are you talking about? You talking about Devin and Shakur, their little thing where they were supposed to fight? Because I actually addressed this yesterday, and I don't think it was. I honestly believe that Devin gave him an offer that he knew he wasn't going to take. This is just me. I didn't see I'm telling you what I think. Everyone has their own opinion. I think he gave Shakur something that he knew he wasn't going to take. He offered him something that he knew he wasn't going to take. And regardless of whether it's pride or not, I don't know, to be honest with you. I can't tell you. But I do think that if Shakur was offered a pretty good offer, he would have took the fight. At the same time, though, you need to sacrifice yourself, and you know, if you need to take a lower pay to get a fight, then you need to do that. Now the difference is, I hear people bring up Kambosos all the time or whatever, right? I hear people say, yeah, but Devin took 25% for Kambosos. Yeah, 25 of what? 25 of what? You see what I'm saying? We don't know the number, like the total number. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if you fight Canelo Alvarez and Canelo says, "Hey, you get 15%," bro, you getting a lot of money, right? 15%, you fight Canelo, bro. You know it's in the millions. So when you say 25% of what? Like, nobody's being transparent. I definitely just don't think Shakur is ducking Devin. That's just me. I'm not saying Devin's ducking him. But if I was a betting man, which I'm not, but if I was, I would say Devin is more on the side of not wanting to fight Shakur. And I was talking about this yesterday. He moved up to 140, right? Now, I do believe that Devin cannot make 135 no more. That is, I think there's a lot of truth to that. But I do honestly believe that he went up to 140 and was deciding what he was going to do. Like, who should I fight, or what direction can I take? And he sees Regis have an off night. And I think he said, let me hop on that. And the shit might backfire on him, bro. It really might backfire on him. But I still have Devin beating Regis on points. Obviously not knockout, bro. I mean, come on, man. Fuck out of here. If he knocks Regis out, bro, then we really living in Armageddon. I'm sorry, bro. So I went in on Dev email belt, so Shakur gets no pass. Yeah, but Shakur was at least unified at 130, and he had a belt in the weight class before that. Listen, I'm not here to cap for Shakur. I'm not, but I'm just telling you, out of the two fighters, you know, since people always like the nitpick, because a lot of people love the nitpick, bro. That's one thing I noticed. You notice, like, when it comes to like Teofimo Lopez, they will nitpick, or Canelo, you know, and Crawford too. They will nitpick little things, right? But they won't nitpick for another fighter, right? So since people like to nitpick who they fight and what direction they took, fine, I'll give my opinion on it. I think Devin had the easiest road to undisputed. That's me. I'm not saying it was easy. I'm saying he had an easier road than Teo. That's for damn sure. Teo fought an undefeated Nakatani, straight IBF champion Comey, and he fought Loma, a younger Loma, by the way, who was at that time the man there, the guy. So make of it what you will. Kambosos beats Teo on a night where he shouldn't have been fighting. It's Teo's fault for fighting. But I do understand that the fight had been pushed back 4 or 5 times. And if he would have not fought that night, they would have said he was ducking Kambosos or whatever. He's scared. And because, you know, he's still young and a prideful fighter, he's like, fuck it, baby. I can go in there and beat him, even with the way that I'm feeling. And I honestly still think that fight was really, really close. I do not think Teo had an ass whooping. He almost stopped Kambosos, even when, obviously, you know, Teo wasn't fighting the same way he fought with Josh Taylor and Loma. He was just trying to get him out of there. But I still think he had a tougher road than Devin. Now, Shakur, I still think Oscar Valdez. Now, Jamel Herring was a little bit different. I don't think anybody kind of thought that he was gonna. I don't know. I just think when it comes to both of them, I favor Shakur. I favor Shakur in a fight. I just feel like Shakur. I'm gonna tell you what makes Shakur a tricky fighter. You know what makes Shakur a tricky fighter is that, number one, his distance. He's never too far. He's never too close. So he's always in range for him to hit you and touch you. And then he's got good defense, so it's hard to hit him cleanly, right? But his offense is his defense. His Shakur's offense is his defense. That's rare. You know what I mean? Because most of the time he stands there and then he throws, he smothers you. And that's actually like you could use a jab for multiple things. We all know this. We've all been watching boxing for years. We all know that a jab is not just there to set up a punch. Yes, that's its primary thing is a jab is to set up, but you can use the jab for multiple things, bro. You can use the jab to blind him, keep it, or just you can even use the jab as defense. When you're swinging, the other guy's got to block. If he doesn't block, he's going to get smacked in the face with the jab. You can use it for multiple things, of course, setting up your punch or whatever. But there are some fighters that use their offense for defense, and Shakur is one of them. And he reminds me a little bit. I'm not going to say very, very similar because they're not. But you know how Canelo's defense has greatly increased over the years? He's able to move his hips. He's not necessarily dodging using his feet, like moving. Like Canelo kind of like shifts. He shifts himself, you know what I mean? Like he shifts with his waist. Shakur does the same thing, but he's throwing punches when he does it. If you look at him, he's constantly moving his shoulders and he's throwing punches and he's always within range. He's a hard dude to beat, bro, whether you like him or not. I know a lot of people don't. I know you don't like him, and that's understandable. But listen, feelings aside, see, that's the difference. I don't let my feelings tell me what's not true. You know what I mean? I just, even if I don't like you, if you good at something, I'm gonna say, yeah, he good though. He good. I got Regis by KO, but may the best man win. That is probably the only way Regis is gonna win. Right. That is the problem. That is the problem, because out of all those, out of that whole group, Teo tested himself first, bro. Teo was the first one to actually like test himself, like to really out of all four of them, he was fighting Nakatani, Comey, and Loma when Devin was still fighting. This is even before Devin. I think Devin was fighting Gamboa, right? He was fighting people like Gamboa, Linares, Ryan. I think Ryan had Luke Campbell. That's it at that point. And what happened in that fight? He showed a good account of himself. He got up. But I mean, out of all of them, he was and Tank once again. What's crazy with Tank is you can go back 5 years, right? And I feel like he's in the same place. And that's like it's only because of the people he's fighting. When you're really that good, people want to see you fight nothing but the elite. So when you start fighting fights that everyone knows who's going to win, how can we as people think, well, he's progressing? How are you progressing if you're in fights that nobody, I mean, come on, you can't be shocked at the outcomes. Like, you know what I mean? Bro, that'd be a barn burner, bro. Oh man, that would be a barn burner, bro. And a lot of people don't really talk about Matias, man. And Matias too. You know what's like weird about Matias? When he throws punches, it doesn't look like I don't know. Tell me if y'all see this too. When Matias throws punches, it doesn't look like he's throwing them with power. Like it looks like he's just throwing them, right? Like just like, quick, right? But they're thuds. Like you hear the thudding, like bah, bah. Like it's like when Keith Thurman fought Manny Pacquiao, right? Pacquiao, he surprised him so much with his power. Keith Thurman actually thought he had something in his gloves. I actually made a video on it a long time ago. He said that his hands felt like cement. That's what he said. His hands felt like cement. Like he literally was like, there's no way that little man got power like that. He must have had something in his gloves. I mean, that's just, and some fighters hit hard, bro. And they don't even like look like they're really like, I don't know. Matias doesn't even look like he throws hard punches. He just looks like he just throws them. – Haney is too fast for Regis. Yeah. Yeah, and I said yesterday too, man. It might have been a joke, but I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious. I give Devin Haney credit when when a fighter gets hurt. When a fighter gets hurt, their equilibrium is off, right? And you have a game plan, and everyone knows when you get hurt or rocked, that is the time the other fighter is going to try to get you out of there. Why? Because you're not thinking clearly. You're rocked. You're seeing stars, right? Hard for you to think about your game plan when you're dizzy as fuck, right? Devin, every time he's gotten hurt, that motherfucker remembered that to clinch and hold you. You want to know why? Because he clinches and holds even when he's not fucking rocked. So that, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's just I'm telling you the truth, bro. Listen, Devin does Devin not fight like this? Devin goes jab, jab, right hand, maybe combination of two. If you get in anywhere close, you get within a foot. I mean, it's smart. But that's what he's doing. And can you imagine how a Tank fight's going to be? I bet you if Tank was to fight Devin, Devin would probably have more hugs than he does right hands. He would probably clinch more than the right hands that he throws in that fight. Every time Tank comes within striking distance, that motherfucker is going to hold him and clinch him. He might even get points taken off. He does. I said it yesterday, bro. Haney got the best clinch game. His clinch game is not subpar. That shit is elite. Clinch game is on point, bro. Motherfucker should be in wrestling. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. Listen, he's not the most entertaining fighter for me. I don't hate Devin. I want to make that clear. Every time I criticize somebody, like not y'all, but people are sensitive as fuck. I don't hate any boxer. A person ranked in the 50s would whoop my ass. Respectively, I know. So, but we have a right to critique, bro. If we paying for fights and we watching fights and we are the reason, without the fans, they wouldn't have what they have. Nobody would be watching them. Nobody would pay. But we have a right to critique them. Some people critique unrighteously and some people do. I'm telling you what I see from Devin, bro. He did show me something different in the Loma fight. That I will be 100% honest with you. In that Loma fight, he showed different. Like he showed that he was able to throw an uppercut, go to the body. He did show some improvement, bro. But once again, when Loma started opening up that can of ass whooping around like 9 or 10, what was that round where he was getting his head shook? Clinch heaven. If the motherfucker wasn't clinching, he was on retreat mode. When Devin gets hurt, he remembers. Oh shit, I got hurt. Clinch. That's just, and that, if you think I'm lying, bro, then you show me a fight that was different. Then show me a fight where some fighters when they get rocked. I'm not saying that it's smart. It's smart. So I'm not saying it's dumb. It's very smart, bro. But some fighters when they get rocked, they bite down and come forward. You feel me? Like there are fighters when they get rocked, they don't hold, they don't clinch. They're like, fuck that. I'm gonna hit you with something. Like some fighters are just built like that. Some fighter styles are like that. They get hurt, they come forward. Remember when somebody would hurt Eric Morales? You remember when somebody would hurt Tito Trinidad? Bro, you hurt those motherfuckers, bro. That's it. It's like you don't activated a switch or some shit. Tito got knocked down in the second round all the time early in his career. And it was like once he got knocked down, that's it. He got up and knocked the other dude out. Eric Morales, every time somebody like caught him with it, he would get mad. He would go like this, like he'd get hit. He go like, come on, like I don't know, like he would hit his. And he's just come forward, bro, like a fucking monster, bro. Some people are built different. Devin, you heard Devin? I mean, it is what it is. It's smart, but I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is. IB, what's good, bro? I haven't seen you in a while, man. I'm just over here talking about, Devin's clinch game is elite. His clinch game is elite, bro. Good jab, good clinch. You know, I never thought I would be saying good clinch, but it's the truth. I was laughing, bruh, at the Pro Grade conference with the strength and conditioning coach. That shit was hilarious, bruh. That shit was hilarious. That dude said, they were like, who the fuck are you? And he was like, don't worry about who I am. You getting knocked the fuck out. He said, man, who is this guy? Where's your real coach, Regis? And this and that. And that dude said to Devin, you ran from Shakur. You came up to 140. You saw Regis had a off night a little bit, and you said, that's the guy I want. You done fucked up. You done fucked up. And honestly, I honestly believe that's kind of what happened. I talked about this yesterday. I really believe, and this is not, I'm not saying Shakur is not at fault, but I'm telling you what I truly believe. Okay. We did the math yesterday. Devin said in an interview, and I quote, we offered him 25%, and that 25%, he was going to make, it was his biggest day, the biggest payday. He was going to make more in that fight than he did in all his other fights. Okay. Shakur made $3 million last fight. I think it was $3 million, definitely over 2. So the number that was being floated around was $8 million that they offered him. I'm going to tell you where something doesn't seem right. Number one, if his 25% is $8 million, then why the fuck did Shakur turn it down and then go to the WBC and then activate his mandatory for it to go to purse bid? When a fight goes to purse bid, both fighters don't even know what they're making. It's the highest bidder wins. It's a gamble. So if you're offering him $8 million, why did he do that? That's one. Number two, 25% is $8 million, right? Do the math. That comes out to like $35 million, something like that. I'm being generous in estimate. Let's take the lower side, 25 mil. I know Devin is somewhat his own promoter. He's still fighting under Top Rank and ESPN. Okay. You mean to tell me Bob and ESPN, the same Bob and ESPN that had a problem paying Crawford, is going to pay Devin Haney $25 million? Do you really believe that? If you do, I said it yesterday, if you believe that, then you believe Wilder's water really was spiked. You really believe that. Now, I don't know what he was offered. I'm telling you what I see from the outside. And the thing about Shakur is the problem that I had with him is that before all this went on, Shakur said, I remember Shakur saying something like, it ain't about the money for me. I know the money will come later. And then that happens. And now a lot of people are looking at him like, see, now you was talking about Devin took 25%. Now you should take 25%. And this is why I think Devin and them did that, bro. Devin and Bill is not stupid, bro. Devin and Bill is not stupid. Let me tell you another thing that they did. If you don't believe me, go back in the past, and you're gonna see this. You're gonna see this yourself. Every time Tank and them, every time Bill and Devin called out Tank, every single time they had a fight lined up. When he was gonna fight Gamboa, we didn't know he was gonna fight Gamboa. I think he was going back and forth with Gary Russell and Tank, and they were trying to make that happen. When he knew he was going to be fighting Linares, they brought up Tank again. Every time you say you want to fight Tank, you already got a fight lined up. So you know that the fight can't happen before that. So I said it's good. It's good promotion because what you're doing is you're stirring up some shit before you fight. But I said, bro, okay, I understand one time, but you start doing that with all your fights. Now it looks like you're clout chasing Tank, bro. it looks like your clout chased the tank. When Bill went on the Boxing Voice, and I think it was it Calvin Ford or the other guy? I think it was Calvin Ford. Bill went on with Calvin Ford and was like, tell Tank to stop ducking. Tell Tank to stop ducking, right? Meanwhile, they already had the fight with Kambosos. Every single time, bro. So I'm telling you what I see. I'm not saying Devin is scared. I'm saying they're smart. They're very smart. I think they offered Shakur a deal. So if anybody said you're scared to fight Shakur, he's going to say, what is he going to say? I offered him a fight. I offered him a fight. He turned it down. But the offer, it doesn't align. It doesn't align with the events that took place. Because if you offered him 25% and that 25% was more than all his fights, in his last fight, he had $3 million. Why the fuck did he activate his mandatory and wanted to go to purse bid? That's why I say in that situation, I think Shakur was telling the truth. It might be a little bit in the middle, but we all know in the past with Bill and Devin, Bill is a very smart man. I give Bill a lot of credit. I think, they've made a lot of money. He's a good, he looks like he's a good father. That was part of the shit at the weigh-in. We just talking about he went to private school, homeschool or private school, something. Which, by the way, it's kind of crazy how like people take getting an education like being dumb is gangster or some shit. Like being dumb as a rock is like you a G. You a G if you can't add 4 + 4, bro. That dude, that's a bad motherfucker right there. That's just stupid to me. The more education you have, the smarter you move. The smarter you maneuver in life. I don't know, man. Yeah, they will. And look, you gotta give them credit for that, bro. Whether you like them or hate them. Look, you know who I brought up yesterday? Y'all already know. I am the only channel in the YouTube genre of boxing that talks about Chris Colbert. He gave El Rayo a rematch. That is a dangerous fight, bro. Like, I think El Rayo might actually take this one, bro. Like, what? I still think Chris won that fight. Yes, I'm a little bit biased when it comes to Chris. I admit that. I admit that. But I actually pointed out which rounds I think Chris won. The reason why that was so controversial is because within the first 15 seconds, Colbert gets dropped. Bad. I still do not know how bro made it out the first round, bro. I do not understand how he gathered himself with a fresh El Rayo who's powerful at 135, and he couldn't put him out. And Colbert came back and started winning rounds. But every time El Rayo landed a clean punch, it was clear he was hurting Chris. That was what was so controversial about the fight. But whether you like him or not, he's giving him a rematch, bro. And was the first fight not good? I think that was the best fight of the night. Because wasn't that the Benavidez and Plant fight? That was during the Benavidez and Plant card. I think that fight was just as exciting as that was back and El Rayo and Colbert was back and forth. Chris only retreated when he was hurt, just to gather himself. In the middle rounds, he was standing in there, bro. I got clips of him the light pillow fisted Colbert standing his ground, bro, in the middle of the ring, dodging and catching El Rayo. He was frustrating him, bro. So neither one blew the other one out. I give credit to where credit is due. I am not the biggest Devin Haney fan, but they do move smart and calculated. Let's be completely honest. They really do. They're very smart. It's going to be real good, man. Yeah. And that is on the the Keith Thurman and Stanionis card. Oh, which, by the way, what do y'all think about this? What do you think about Keith Thurman getting a shot with Stanionis before Boots? Remember, it was Virgil Ortiz and Stanionis, and the winner was going to become mandatory for, I think it was, is it Crawford? It was Crawford or Spence, wasn't it? And we all know what happened with Virgil. He's got that condition where, you know, he's having problems, and he's moved up, right? The next person in line, they now gave it to Keith. Inactive Keith Thurman. I don't know really what I think about it, but either way, it's a good fight. Stanionis versus Boots, Stanionis versus Thurman. I think Thurman is still good enough, even in his later state. That's still Keith, bro. He only got one loss, and that's the Manny Pacquiao. He's only got one loss, bro. So, you know, you can't sit here and call. The only thing is that inactivity is really gonna hurt you in boxing. You know, inactivity might not be so bad in MMA, only because in MMA there's so many different things that you need to look out for: legs, kicks, ground, and chokes, and strikes, and elbows. And you know, boxing is just fist with gloves. So if you don't keep up on your craft, you know, it's bad. I still think Keith, you know, is a major player at welterweight division, but I'm not sure if I would have given that to him before Boots. You agree with that? And Crawford, I think Crawford, and I said this yesterday too, I think Crawford should relinquish those belts, bro. If you got no intention of fighting Boots or Keith, relinquish them. It's crazy how they get on Canelo for doing shit like that, right? Right? And you know what somebody's going to say? Oh, Crawford, they just had to fight. Give Crawford some time to make it. No, fuck that. Y'all don't give Canelo no time. Y'all don't give Canelo the very next fucking day. The very next day. Who you fighting? Who you fighting? Are you ducking? You ducking, boo-boo? You ducking? Relinquish the belts. Relinquish the belts. Motherfucker, you didn't even get past the weekend. Motherfucker, give me a chance to eat dinner. Yeah, he won that IB. He won that intern on his last fight, correct? Boots won that on his last fight, correct? Well, if that's the case, then it's not that bad. Then it's not that bad. That means he'll just get the winner, and that's good. I like that. I like that. This should have. What's happening right now with the welterweight division should have been happening. They should have been having this eliminate. You know what I love about 10, 15 years ago? Do you know what I wish boxing would do more often, bro? I loved it when they did this shit, bro. The tournaments, bro. The tournaments the tournaments was history. I love that. You get the best top fighters in the division, undefeated, whether they undefeated or not, just the top fighters, and you just create a tournament, bro. You create a tournament. You raffle it off. We don't know who's gonna fight who. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, landed on y'all two. Y'all go up there, that bracket. Winner, elimination, go. I love that shit, bro. I think that's how it should be, but we all know the politics of boxing. That's how the UFC formula is, but UFC is under one banner. It's very easy for UFC to do that. It's not easy for boxing to do that. Not with the Al Haymans and the Eddie Hearns and the Bob Arums and the Samson Lukowicz and everybody else and Floyd. It's not easy, bro. You can't just, but I agree with Oscar when Oscar says, hey man, enough of that, bro. Let's just get together and let's start making classic fights. I'm with Oscar on that, bro. I'm with Oscar on that. Now the thing is Oscar gonna stand by his word? because we know how Oscar negotiates. Remember when Jamal was going to fight Munguia? Why did that fight not happen? Because of Oscar. That's why. It wasn't because both fighters didn't want it. It was because Oscar wanted it to be mandatory that it be shown on the zone as well. And he's got a point. But the point of that is that prevented the fight from going on, because I think Al Heyman or whoever it was that was representing Charlo or whatever was Charlo was like, nah. You know, they were like, nah, you either show it on PBC or Showtime or whatever, right? And that's why the fight wasn't made. So even though Oscar is saying, yeah, give me a call, bro, are you gonna stand by, like, are you gonna make sacrifices too? Like if Bob comes to you, Oscar, and says, let's get Teo in there, we'll put it on ESPN Plus. Are you gonna do that, Oscar? Are you not gonna put it on the zone, Oscar? So you need to stand by your word, bro. But I like it. And this is the thing. People say things all the time. You know, they say things all the time, but actually doing it is two different things. It's two different things. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, bro. Bro, that dude had too much power for Rocha, man. And Rocha got power, man. Rocha has power. Rocha's a good fighter. Yo, that dude was like steamrolling, bro. And every time, and you know what's crazy too? Every time Rocha caught him clean with a lot of shots. He did. Yo, that dude act like nothing happened. Like he caught him clean with shots, and that dude act like that ain't nothing. Do you know how do you know how like defeating that must be? You over here getting outboxed, and you getting beat up, and you feeling this dude's power, and then you land like a great combination, ba-da-da. And he's just like, fuck was that? And just keeps coming forward. Do you know how defeating that is? Like that's gotta wear you down, man. That's gotta, either he was hurt and he hit it very well, but he just looked like he wasn't hurt, bro. It looked like Rocha wasn't hurting him. Yeah, he did, bro. Yo, you know what's so crazy too? Remember during the fight, they were like, do you remember CCDOG? Do you remember during the fight too? They even said that, like, they didn't say he was possessed, but they were like, we've never seen Santillan like this before. Like, whoa, like, we've never seen this version of him. And I'm like, shit. No shit. Neither has Rocha. And they sparred each other too, which was very interesting when you have fighters that know each other from sparring. You think Rocha was overrated? I have to think about that, because I mean, I could see both sides, because everybody's going to bring up resume. So let me ask you, if we go off this thinking right here, if Crawford would have lost to Spence, right? What do you think they would have said? What do you think the number one thing they would have said? They would have said, we knew Crawford was overrated, right? If he would have lost, they would have said, we knew he was overrated. Look at his resume. He fought the weakest out of all the welterweights. That's what they would have said. Then he beats Earl, and now it's like he the man. So overrated, I understand. I understand, but that's like saying, is Santillan overrated? Like, is he overrated too? Because that's his best win. And now, who is he going to be fighting? Boots? Doesn't that guy fight Boots now? Because if Thurman is fighting Stanionis and Boots is on the sideline, doesn't that mean he fights? It should be that guy, right? Oh, yeah, you know, I totally forgot about that Blair Cobbs fight. The guy that goes, woo, Ric Flair, right? Blair Cobbs. Yeah, I forgot, bro. Yeah, Cobbs got exposed that fight. Hey, yo, that was the same week Colbert lost. It was the same week Colbert lost. And I knew Colbert was gonna lose that shit, bro. I got no problem going in on Colbert. I know he's pillow fisted or whatever. Like I said, I've always told you the reason why I like him. I met him. He's one of the rare boxers I met. Like the only boxers I ever met in life. Met him. I met Macho Camacho at City Hall in Patterson. And my father, before my father was killed, he met Roy Jones. He was installing windows on his hotel. That's probably the only boxers I've ever like met in person, actually like in person. I didn't meet Roy, but I remember my father coming home. He's like, yeah, because that was my father's like one of his favorite fighters at the time. But I saw Macho Man. I said, hey, yo, it's Macho time. He turned around. He had a little curl in his hair. I don't know what he was there doing, but he was, you know. Oh, and there was another guy too that was from Patterson. He wasn't really he wasn't like a star or nothing, but I met him too. I think it was like Omar Shika or something. He was like an Arabic dude. Y'all remember him? He was anyway. Cobb's a clown. Yeah, but you know what though? You know what though? I think that helps you when people think you're a clown, and you know, because you wanna see him get knocked out. You know what I mean? That shit helps you. That's why they say all attention is good attention. He does say some stupid shit. And yo, the week he got knocked out, he was saying he beats Crawford and Spence easily. Remember that? And then that's when they showed Earl watching him get knocked out when Rocha was knocking him out. And Earl said, put him in the dirt. Put him in the dirt. Because he had just got done saying, yeah, man, them guys, man, I'll beat them guys. I'll beat all of them. I mean, but you know, fighters got pride and they promote, but I think there's too much shit talking that you shouldn't do. You know what I mean? I mean, if you can't cash that check, bro, just like I think a lot of fathers be trying to cash checks for their son, like you know, Bill. I think Bill knows that Devin's clinch game is excellent. I think he knows, like, if my son gets rocked, he's gonna. I know he's gonna do the Huggy Bear, so he's safe. My son's gonna fuck you up, and blah, 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 blah. He just starts going off. You know what I mean? But I still feel like, bro, you really like. If you not happening in the ring, man, I don't know. I couldn't watch any. You know, if I had a son boxing, I couldn't watch it, bro. I fuck around and jump in the ring. Who, Cobbs? Cobbs is 30, right? He is old. All these guys are on a different sanctioning bodies: IBF, Santillan, WBO, Stanionis, WBA, Barrio. Oh, Barrios had a very good outing against Ugas. Yes. So they're all different sanctioning bodies, different belts. You know, which one do you think is more important though? Which one do you think gets in the way more? Two sanctioning bodies or two networks? I think, yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like if it's a WBC champion and an IBF champion, right? Or like an IBF mandatory and wants to fight a WBC, like if he's not ranked in that sanctioned body, I understand what you're saying. But I wonder how much that gets in the way more than this guy's on ESPN, this guy's on the zone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder which one gets in the way more. And let's not forget, bro, no matter which fighter you like, we all know, bro, not everybody's going to have a undefeated Floyd career. And even Floyd, bro, I brought this up yesterday. Everyone got a weakness. And it's not just in boxing, it's in life. Everyone has a weakness. I don't care. You're lying if you don't. You're lying. Yes, you're lying. That would include me. Everyone struggles with something, bro. Alcohol, money. You're addicted to like money, women, vanity. Like me, I'll be completely honest with you. I've always struggled with females, bro. I've always struggled. Females I've gotten. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin, bro. Like, I'm one of those dudes, bro, that I need to be careful because if I really care for a female, she could take advantage of me and I won't even realize it because I really care for her. I really am like that with females. And that's just, I don't care about saying, you know what's so crazy about me? Hey, I don't mean to get off topic, but you know what's so crazy about me? Is this weird? Let me tell you, is this weird? So, some people, they feel uncomfortable. Some people feel uncomfortable, right? Going online and showing their face. I understand, especially with the age that we're living in, social media. Anyone could take a snapshot of your face. Anyone, they got AI now. You know what I mean? So I understand, bro. It's actually probably smart, if you want to avoid any type of, trolls or anybody, right? But I've never struggled with that. Like, I don't struggle with going on camera and knowing that anybody can watch this video in Japan. I've never struggled with that. But I struggle with people that I see in real life. Like, for instance, if I drop a link right now, right? If I drop a link and a baddie comes on the screen, bro, she's bad all over, yo. She's just gorgeous. Bro, I will be myself, no problem. Let her ass walk up to me. I start fumbling this shit. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't know what did you ask me? Like, and I've always had that problem. I've always had that problem. I don't mind saying it because, bro, y'all liars if y'all say that. Y'all don't. I'm not saying you struggle with that. We all struggle with something, bro. Alcohol, money. We've all, like, come on, man. You're lying if you don't. I don't know about you. I put women in 4 categories. One category is just the regular women. Could be a social worker, could be a doctor, could be your boy's mom, right? Just regular women. That's the first category. The second category is platonic. I have girlfriends that are platonic. I don't have sex with them, nothing. I talk to them. And actually, to be honest with you, some females are better friends than males as far as, like, when it comes to advice, because a man will fuck you over in a second. So will female, but females are more emotional. They're more understanding. If you really need someone to talk to, yo, a female will be there for you, bro. She'll listen. You know what I mean? So I got that category. The third category, are women that I'm sexually attracted to and I'll have a relationship with, right? It's the fourth category I struggle with, bro. It's the fourth category. And I don't even know how to explain it. And maybe y'all can explain it to me. Whether it's a female watching this or a man watching this, explain this to me. I have a fourth category. And in this category, it's very rare. It doesn't happen a lot. But I'll meet a female and I think I'm obviously attracted to her, right? But I'm really like, I honestly care about her well-being. Like, the cliche, as long as she's happy. A lot of people say that, but once she says, I don't want to fuck with you no more, then you turn into an asshole. Oh, fuck you then. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, I honestly is like, in this category, I honestly, like, if she said to me, like, if I had two choices in this category, when I meet these type of women, I don't know what comes over me, but if I was given two choices, A, you could remain friends with her, or B, you could have a relationship with her, but if it don't work out, then she's out of your life. I immediately would choose option A because I would rather be her friend and keep her in my. Does that make sense? Like, it is such a weird feeling, bro. One of my boys, I was telling him about this. He says, "Man, that's love," but it's not love because I don't know them well enough to love them. I think it's more of like infatuation. What is the word? Infatuated. Like, girls would do this all the time in high school. Remember in high school when a girl sees a guy that she thinks is cute, he might have just moved in. He might have moved. He's the new kid in school, right? What's his name? Where's he from? Nobody knows where he's from or whatever. Nobody knows anything about him. And she's just like, she's really intrigued. You know what I mean? It's that. I don't know what it is, but I struggle with that. But anyway, even in boxing, I apply. You can apply boxing to real life just like that, bro. Spitting too much game out there, bro. Yeah, I don't lie, man. Joe Calzone never lost. he fought Hopkins, right? At the tail end of the career. Was that the guy? Is Calzone was that's that slippery fighter, right? Yeah, he had like a slippery style, right? I remember him. He was in a that division, even to this day. Was that 175 or was that cruiserweight? Let me see something. I was looking at the boxing schedule, right? And as far as like fights that we really, well, if you're a hardcore, you're gonna watch them all, you know. But as far as like fights that are like meaningful, that maybe we got on November 16th, De Los Santos and Shakur. I really want to see that. I really think people are sleeping on De Santos. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but he's got like a weird crafty. He's got a weird style, and he's got power, and he knocked out O'Reilly. He fucked O'Reilly up bad. Oh, yo, did y'all hear? Tell me if this is true or not. Did y'all hear that El Rayo? Damn, it's getting hot. Hold on, let me turn on my AC, bro. It's getting hot as hell. Did y'all hear that El Rayo split from Benavidez Sr.? Benavidez Sr. was like, he's like, I don't know what came over him. You know, I love that kid. He slept on my he slept on my couch, and you know what I mean. I think it's because he lost 2 fights in a row, and I think maybe O'Reilly probably thinks that Benavidez Sr. is more focused on his son, which I mean, obviously he would be, but still, I you know what I mean. But where was I listening to it at? But I heard that Benavidez Sr. was like, he's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know why. Like, he still didn't really make it clear to me. And he's like, and he seemed like he was hurt. He seemed like he was genuinely hurt. If O'Reilly loses against Colbert, hey, let me tell you something. That fight for both of them is important, bro, because Colbert, even with 1 loss, if he loses again, it's going to be bad for him. And I normally, you know, we don't call people gatekeepers and shit off 2 losses, but with Colbert, it's a little bit different because he talks too much. He talks too much, bro. Like, he's always saying, like, this dude's trash. He's disrespectful. So if he loses again, they're going to look at you like a clown. So, got that. If O'Reilly loses, that's 3 losses in a row. And 2 losses back-to-back to a guy that was at 130 and people say got pillow fist. That ain't going to look good for O'Reilly. Damn, is that you on the avatar, bro? Is that you? Damn, what you eating your Wheaties, bro? This is motherfucker got a 14 pack. Is that Canelo on the avatar? Yeah. I was talking about Canelo yesterday. I don't think that 168 Canelo, by far, I don't think nobody beating him at 168, bro. Not after, and it got nothing to do with Jamel being 2 weight classes lower. Got nothing to do with that. He showed us that he got stamina, bro. His stamina's back. Canelo with stamina, damn near a perfect fighter, bro. Canelo with infinite stamina, damn near a perfect fighter. I don't know which Canelo I like more. The one that fought the Triple G rematch or the one now. The one that fought the Triple G rematch, he threw more punches, he threw more combinations. He kind of looked more defensively sound. But I think as he got older, You know, he's a old 30 something. You know, he's got a lot of fights, a lot of wars. I think as he got older, he realized that style takes a lot out of him. So he slowed down. Now he picks his punches more and uses his waist more. I mean, he was doing that before, but that second Triple G fight, Canelo was looking like he was a bad man, bro. Who's with Victor Conti? Who's with Victor Conti? A lot of fight. You talking about Snack? Shit, let's go with the Snack fighters. Devin Haney, Caleb Plant, is Bud Crawford with Snack? Let me look up something real quick. You know what? That's a good. You know what, Tycho? Hold up. Snack fighters. Snack fighters. Let's take a look at this. Okay. Says right here, Sean Porter. Okay, he's not fighting no more. Danny Jacobs, Demetrius Bubo Andre, Mikey Garcia, Devin Haney, Andre Berto, Caleb Plant, Nonito Donaire, Jesse Vargas, Amir Khan, Julian Williams, and Danes Martirosyan. I could never say that name right. Marta, fucking Marty. Oh, the guy with the pro. Yeah. Look, where you at? Where you at, bro? And this guy. All those fighters and this guy, deviated spectrum boxing talk. They're all with Victor Conti. We got it. We got to get your name up there, bro. Now, I hate to bring up Devin again, but how you want Snack and you still not knocking people out? I mean, everybody else on Snack seems their power to have got. Even Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant has a star knockout of Darrell. Even his power improved. What, does Victor Conti formula not work on Devin? Does his secret juice not work with him? I love fucking around with Devin, bro. I don't hate the guy. I don't hate the guy. But I do what I do because I see so many bro. I see so many people, bro. They talking so, bro. That interview that Devin Haney did, go look at the comments, bro. Go look at the comments. You got people saying he's gonna surpass Floyd, better than Floyd. Everyone's running from Devin. Go look at the comments, bro. And you looking at that like, what are you watching? What are you watching? That's not what I see. I don't see everyone running from Devin. I don't see him greater than Floyd. I don't, bro. People, this is what I'm saying. Like, they like a fighter to a point where they become delusional. Like, how do you like somebody that, I say this all the time. My friend from New York is a die-hard Giants fan, bro. Die-hard Giants fan. And every time the Giants lose, this motherfucker goes, man, it was an away game. The refs, the weather, everything but the Giants. They had 3 fumbles and 3 interceptions, and the defense was trash. You ain't saying nothing about that. It's the refs' fault. It's the weather. I mean, you know, people are delusional when they become, you know, like, you really think Devin is like that? Like, I was looking at the comments, and I'm like, I can't tell if these people are serious or if these are trolls trying to act like they're serious. If anybody, I'll tell you right now, if anybody really thinks that way about Devin, you really need to explain yourself. Like, you can't just say stupid shit like that and not explain why you feel like that. Like, what is he showing you that makes you think he's better than Floyd? That people are, don't want to fight him. They probably think Shakur ducked him, right? Let's look at that, right? You got people that really believe that Devin Haney offered him $8 million and Shakur didn't want to fight him. You really got people that believe that because they're so pro Devin fans. You look at some of the LDBC channels now that Spence lost, and well, they were never really big on Jermell, but now that Spence lost, all that shit got transferred over to Devin. All that got transferred to Devin now. I don't know if y'all noticed. Wilder lost. Wilder lost. They still remain loyal to Wilder. I'll give them that. They still rock with Wilder, right? But when he lost, they kind of like went over to Spence, right? Spence loses. It just got transferred right over to Devin. Y'all running out of fighters, bro. Y'all running out of fighters to do your narratives. After Devin goes, let's think about it. After Devin goes, who's left? Tank? Tank gonna retire eventually. I mean, y'all running out of fighters, bro. That's why living off narratives, bro, doesn't work, bro. You need something to actually. There will always be narratives in boxing, but still, they're running out of fighters. They went from Wilder. Now they got Devin. That's just listen. Devin is a good fighter. But I fucking feel like I really feel like when people listen to me, they're like, damn, he thinks Devin's trash. I don't think Devin's trash. I don't think he's trash. I just think he clinches a lot. Yeah. And look, Cobra got pillow hands. You see how easy that is? I know he does. Shit, Cobra even be that's the difference between those two, though. When O'Reilly had a press conference with Chris, and he said something about knocking people out. I actually recorded it. Chris is like, he literally was like, what the fuck are you watching? Like, I don't knock people out. I'm not known for my power. I don't know. That's how I know you haven't been watching. That's how I know you haven't been watching me, because I don't got power like that. He admits it. Devin don't want to admit it. Devin don't want to admit he got no power. Devin, after he's so concerned about whether he got power or not, that after the Linares fight, he's over there like, hey, so how was my power? How was my power? And Linares feels bad for the kid, so he's like, oh yeah, solid. Yeah, still hurting right here. Yeah, you got it, kid. As soon as he leaves, the reporter's right here. Linares goes, he got no fucking power. Kid's delusional. I just don't want to tell him the truth. Devin wants to try to prove to people I wouldn't prove it to nobody. I would, if I was a fighter, I'd be like, okay, fine, I ain't got no power. I'm still undefeated. I still got money. You still hate me. You still want to see me get knocked out, and you still gonna watch me. That's how I would keep it. That proving yourself to people that you got power is gonna get you knocked out. That's what's gonna happen. One of these days, you're gonna get clipped so hard you can't do the Huggy Bear. You're gonna get hit so hard the Huggy Bear is not gonna work. Then what's gonna happen? Then it's night. That is the next step. The shadow realm is the next step after that, bro. Stop trying to prove yourself to people. I know it's boxing, but if you don't got it, you don't got it, bro. He's probably thinking, I guarantee you, Devin's thinking, I'm at 140 now. I'm going to knock these dudes out. Watch. I'm Regis in trouble. I really think he thinks that. And Regis is probably like, I dare you. I dare you to stand here and train with me, bro. I dare you, bro. Go ahead. Don't do that circle shit or whatever and stand right and see what happens to your ass. I guarantee you that's what Regis is hoping. But that's not what's going to happen. Devin's going to go in there and Devin's going to outbox him. He's going to outbox him. I got him winning by decision. I do think the only way Prograis wins is either he knocks him out or he hurts him multiple times throughout the fight and knocks him down, like more than once. Like I don't see Regis outboxing Devin. I don't. And Regis actually got boxing skills. He's not just a brawler. We've seen him be. His style is awkward. I can't even explain Regis' style. Like his style is kind of weird. He's like flat footed, but he moves like when he wants to, he can move. It's not like Berlanga where he's flat footed and he's just flat footed. Like I got on Berlanga last night, bro. I don't care where he from. I don't care. I love my people, but I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Berlanga's flat-footed, relies on his power too much. He only got at most a 3-punch combination: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And the first 15 people he fought and knocked him out in the first round, it was because they were just coming forward. The moment he ran into somebody with some type of defense and was able to block, it was a problem. Regis, on the other hand, he kind of moves with his flat-footedness. You know what I mean? I can't really explain his style. I guess crafty would be a good way to explain it. But I still think it's not enough for Devin because Devin, you know what makes Devin so difficult? What do you think it is? It's the fact that he's obviously always moving and he clinches. Every time you get close or you're going to hurt him, he's going to hug you, bro. So when do you have the opportunity to get him? He's going to stick you with that jab all night. You know, he's got fast hands. And regardless, pillow hands or not, you cannot just keep your heads down, bro. You can't. These are professional athletes. You can't. These are professional fighters. I don't care, pillow head. You cannot keep your hands down. So he moves around. He throws. You know what I mean? And the moment you get close, he's like clinch, huggy bear. So it's like how do you beat someone like that? You know what? You know what's crazy about that, bro? I don't think it's the only show, Tycho. There's other big. Listen, and I understand one thing. I understand, like, okay, let's say you have somebody that's on your channel and helps promote your channel like a fighter. I understand if you don't want to talk bad about them because it benefits you, it benefits your channel, right? I understand that. I don't understand like you saying stuff that you think we're stupid. You see what I'm saying? Like we all watch boxing. Listen, we are on a boxing channel. So that means me, you, Sergeant, CCDG, DWM Spectrum Talk, the dude that's in Snack, Tycho TV, all of us watch boxing, bro. We might not see eye to eye. We might not see eye to eye on a lot of things, but we all know boxing, right? What I don't like is when you start talking to us like we're stupid, bro. Like I know why you're saying that. You're saying that because that's your guy, or he's on your payroll. Just say it. Just say, hey, I can't go there with Haney, bro. I would respect that more. I would respect that more if somebody was like, hey, you know, I understand how you guys feel, but because of my relationship with Devin Haney and Bill Haney, I respectfully want to change the subject. I would respect you more for saying that, bro. I really would. At least you're being honest. Okay, he said he's, but no. Instead, you try to make it seem like we don't know what we're talking about, like we're dumb. Come on, bro. I watched Devin Haney fight. Okay, I've watched all his fights. Don't talk to me like I'm dumb, like I don't see what I'm seeing. I know what I see. Can you believe they said Teo was scared of him? Can you believe that, bro? Nobody understands the reason why the whole email belt thing. They couldn't even keep it consistent on both sides, bro. That irked me at that time. Because you got Teofimo, who literally worked his ass off to get those 3 belts, right? And then their very reasoning for calling him undisputed is because there's an extra belt left. There's an extra champion left. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Except he didn't earn it. He got it emailed. So that cancels that out. Might as well not even be there. How can you say, okay, he's a champion, he didn't work for it, and then now you're gonna tell Tio, you got one over here. That's what I didn't like about that, Tycho. Like, they're talking to us like we're stupid, bro. Like, I'm not stupid. I know how he got the belt. Don't sit here and try to tell me Tio's scared to fight this kid. Dude is crazy, bro. These dudes ain't right. And it's the same thing with Boo Boo. I've seen some people do it with Boo Boo. Listen, I fuck with Punch. I tell Punch all the time, like, we've never really talked about this, but he knows. I don't believe. Come on, Boo Boo is a monster. I know. Hey, listen, with him, I understand because he's really cool with him. And actually, that's actually understandable. I really do. If I hung out with Tio every day, I'm not talking shit about Tio. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not. If Tio was on my channel all the time, you know, and I like Tio to begin with. I'm gonna keep it real though. I'm gonna tell you, like, hey, I ain't going there with Tio. I ain't going there. You know what I mean? These dudes really trying to make it seem like, okay, like Boo Boo, like, maybe one or two fighters, but not everybody's scared to fight him. You're telling me everybody's scared to fight? What did he do? What did he do that made them go, oh shit, just anyone but Boo Boo? Like, no. Maybe one or two fighters. Okay, yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I could actually see that. You know, it happens all the time. And maybe even sometimes when that happens, that doesn't necessarily mean that fighter's scared. It just probably means that it wasn't beneficial for him at the time. Maybe he thought he wasn't going to make no money. Maybe he thought nobody was going to watch it. Maybe he thought Boo Boo didn't deserve it. Whatever the reasoning. I'm not saying those are good reasons. I'm saying it's probably, those are more realistic than I'm scared, or I'm scared to fight Devin. I'm really scared. Well, why are you scared? What is going to happen? You could be scared of Tank. You could be scared of Mike Tyson because they could put you in the hospital. What are you scared of Devin for? You're talking to me like I'm stupid. What is Devin going to do? He's going to outpoint me to death? Okay. So what? Y'all really think Tio was scared of him? That's the shit that had me like, come on, bro. Now y'all, he on your payroll, bro. He's on your payroll. I'm sorry, bro. Ain't no way you got this man fighting Loma, fighting Josh Taylor, but he's scared to fight Devin. That math don't add up to me. It is kind of sad though, man. Like, I would just rather somebody say, hey, look, I'm not going there with you. Like, I'm really cool with him, you know. You know, that's my guy. So respectfully, I'm not gonna talk shit about him. Just say it. Don't be like, come on, man. We all know nobody want to fight that kid. Everybody running, everybody ducking. Shakur don't want to fight him. Tio don't want to fight him. Tank don't want to fight him. Are you fucking kidding me? You really believe it? You really think I'm gonna believe that? You really do I have dumb written all over me, bro? Like, do I got like, are you out of your mind, bro? You sound psychotic when you say something like that. You sound psychotic when you say, Tio don't want to fight Devin. Shakur, he don't want to fight Devin either. That's why he turned down 25%. And Tank, he definitely don't want to fight Devin. Yeah, everybody's running from Devin. Okay, you go ahead and believe that. You go ahead and believe that, bro. That's what gets me, like, I got no problem telling y'all right now. I got no problem telling you right now, nobody watches Chris Colbert. I am the only one that talks about him. Nobody gives a fuck about him. In fact, every time I talk about him, the damn number on my screen gets lower. It goes from 10 to 4. I'm honest. I'm the only one that likes him. I'm his only friend he got. You see? Being honest is being honest, bruh. Can you imagine how I would sound if I said to you? You imagine, do you know how it would sound? Do you imagine if I said to you, Tank don't want to fight Chris Colbert. Tank running from Chris Colbert. Everybody's running from Chris. I don't believe that. I couldn't even say it with a straight face. And I like him. I like Chris. I fuck with Chris. I really am gonna go for him in any fight he's in, except if it was like Tio or something. I really want the best for Chris, bro. But I'm gonna be honest with you. All that talking shit, all that saying, I don't need to watch tape. I'm the baddest man. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know I'm prime time. Yeah, I'm prime time. Y'all know who the fuck this is. Brooklyn, stand up. Ain't nobody fucking with me. You know, like, come on, Chris. Like, I'm gonna tell you, stop the cap, bro. Stop it. You know, like, but I keep it real, and I'm gonna still say, like, yo, I want nothing but the best for you. A lot of people can't do that. Instead, they spin a narrative. Like, do y'all really think people are like, you're saying this guy's a boogeyman, but yet he's done nothing to make me scared in the dark. He's done nothing that makes me want to sleep with the light on. He's done nothing to do that. And if I see that, right? If I see that, and I am a loyal boxing fan, you think the fighters don't see it? You think the fighters don't know that? Tank shouldn't be afraid of nobody. With knockout power like that, I don't think he's scared of nobody. Especially if you tell me Devin. That's the shit I don't like. So yeah, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. You know, some people are on a payroll. But at the same time, these people, I think a lot of them, Tycho, depend on the income. You see what I'm saying? Which is, I'm not making no excuse for nobody. Okay, I'm not. But think about it like this: if this is your only stream of income, and narratives get you views, and narratives get you super chats, and narratives get you. You see what I'm saying? That's why I've always said I think a lot of the narrative based channels, they don't even believe what they're saying. They just know they got some gullible people in the chat. They know that y'all like Wilder so much, y'all really believe his water was spiked. Y'all really will. And I'm just going to run with it because every time I say it, somebody goes facts and hits me with $10. And I need to pay my rent. So I understand that. I understand that part. But come on, we're not stupid. Yeah, man. Anyway, listen, before I get out of here, I just want to say about the 2024, I want to see Regis and Devin first before I even talk about that. I honestly want to see, because I'll tell you what too, and I'll tell you this before I go. If Devin Haney goes in there and knocks Regis Prograis out, I will be the first one on live. I'm saying it now. I don't take my shit down. I will be the first one on live telling you I am wrong. I was wrong. I got no problem doing that because I am not monetized. I do this on my free time. I'm not trying to. Now, obviously, if I ever got monetized, I'm not going to say no to money, but I'm fortunate in my life where I don't need this. I don't need, you know what I mean? If I don't make a live, it ain't like I ain't going to eat. God has blessed me in that. And you know, I'm not poor, I'm not rich, but God has blessed me that I don't have to worry about stuff like that. And I don't need to do that. But for the people that do it, I don't totally blame them, because if the chat is gullible enough to believe the narrative, then he's not totally at fault. He's not. Just like when people tell you, oh, Canelo beat up white pigmented skin fighters or whatever, they beat up white people, or like, if you really believe that, it, number one, it shows you your mindset and how you look at people, and number two, it shows how gullible you are, that you really think that being born on the other side of the world makes you like, I don't get it. So the fact that there's people in the chat that really believe that, it's not totally always the person's fault that's spitting the narrative. He's just capitalizing on what he knows he can capitalize on. I just don't like the ones that try to make it seem like we're stupid. I'm sorry. I don't think anybody's running from Devin. I'm sorry. You need to show me proof. You need to show me proof. It's funny how they could catch Devin on Bill on tape talking about Shakur. Yeah, Shakur used to get Shakur was fucking my son up. It's funny how they can get that. Y'all can't find no other fighter on tape going, Devin Haney? I ain't fucking with him. You can't find that on tape because there is none that exist. Anyway, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I went over a little bit over on my time. I appreciate y'all, man. This is Shadow Ghost, and until next time, y'all have a blessed night.